I want to thank you for joining me again on this week's mini clinic on how to chip your way to better scores. We've already learned that our chipping setup is really going to improve our full swing as well, but right now we've got to talk about the biggest problem I see with chipping, and that is the left wrist breaking down. When people set up and they hit chip shots, their left wrist does this. This is the biggest problem I see with chipping, and it is impossible for you to become a great chipper, or even a good chipper at that point, with the left wrist breaking down. Now, in my clinics, what I talk about, I give people an analogy of not burning themselves. The best drill I can see for improving this is the two club drill. What you're gonna do is just take two clubs, make sure the club head is here by your hands. This is gonna feel terrible. It's gonna shake, it's gonna vibrate, but don't worry about it. Just hit a few chip shots with this, and all we're doing is making sure that this club does not come back and hit us in the rib cage. If my left wrist breaks down, you can see how this club is gonna come back. So again, let me just turn this way so the camera can see it. If I hit it this way, I'm gonna hit myself, all right? That's not what we're after. So, as if I set up properly here, I'm just gonna go back and through, and I'm not going to hit my rib cage. This is the key. Now, I mentioned that earlier about not burning yourself. What I want you to imagine when you're done chipping, I want you to imagine that this butt end of the club is a laser beam. Do not let the laser beam come back and burn you, okay? So this is a great way for you to improve your game simply by just setting up, having the proper setup that we talked about earlier in the week, going back and through, holding your finish, asking yourself, did I burn myself? If the answer is no, you've probably hit a good chip shot. So remember, the way you're gonna chip your way to lower scores is to not burn yourself.